Hey, what's going on, guys? SDF390 here, back with another Minecraft video, and today we're gonna be covering the Education Edition, which is a version that you can enable in your Pocket Edition world. So, these are the new blocks that you can create when you enable a education build. Now I want to get straight up with the review, as there's a ton of stuff to cover, and we're not going to be covering every single thing that we need. So first of all, I did not set this up. So first of all, we need a crafting table, which is one thing that is pretty useful in Minecraft. That I was about to say useless, but it's a pretty useful thing in Minecraft that allows you to craft different stuff. But now we got these new blocks, which are known as the chemistry equipment. So as you see, in the creative inventory, if you scroll down, you see in your construction area you have elements. Elements are things that, there's just a ton of them. Elements, you guys know what elements are. Elements are real life things that everyone already knows of, like some basic elements, like hydrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, everything. I need to stop burping in my videos. Everything is cool, but we're gonna be doing that in Minecraft. So first things first, these are the new blocks that can be found in your items inventory. As you see, the chemistry equipment, we'll get to each one of these. So first one is called the element constructor. As you see, it's got a cool little diagram or a structure right there, and these are used to create the elements as you need. So this is Pocket Edition thingy. So in here you can add the +1 to show how many protons, electrons, and neutrons you need exactly to craft elements. So for example, that creates hydrogen. So hydrogen is something that you would need in a lot of these crafting recipes because they require hydrogen a lot. Now you can actually, there's no limit to how much you can get for hydrogen, as it is really cool. So yeah, that's the thing, and if you want to do that. Next, if I say I don't want hydrogen, I want helium, you can do that by just simply adding those up, and now you have some fresh helium for more stuff as well. So I'm gonna grab a few of that, and yep. Next thing we have here is the compound creator. Now this is mainly going to be the thing I'm going to be focusing on in this video. For the experiment, we need some simple materials, like I would say oxygen, which I have 0 of. Is that oxygen? Yeah, that's oxygen. Let's take some carbon as well. So the compound creator, and by the way, if you do not know, we can actually place these blocks on top of each other, and they look pretty damn cool. So the compound creator is used to make different types of materials that are actually hidden, that you cannot, if there's a thing called water, and if I go on my search bar right here, if I search up water, see, you see it's gonna give me the water breathing arrows and the water breathing potions and water bottles, and then maybe the water bucket. But let's go into the compound creator. Get ourselves some hydrogen. Put 2 hydrogen in there. Is gonna be enough, and then 1 oxygen. Look at that. We've created water. Water is used for various types of chemical activities. It's just the texture of it also looks pretty damn cool. Let's get this water back. And the next thing we're going to create, which is actually going to be needed, is latex. Well, we're going to make a balloon, which is not available in Minecraft. But first, I'm going to go over some of the new blocks. Next one we have here is the material reducer. As you see, the material reducer is pretty simple, but when you click on it, it looks very complicated, but it's actually really simple. So if I grab some, for example, the nature column has a lot of these. If I got some sand, if I got some snow, some logs, some cacti, where's dirt? Some dirt. So these are some things that you can find in nature pretty easily. Maybe not the red sand, but normal sand is also pretty easy to get for sometimes. But who knew these things created elements? Well, now they do. So if you go onto the material reducer and you put dirt inside of it, as you see all of the different materials or things that dirt contains. And dirt actually contains, I think, a lot, enough. It contains silicon, calcium, phosphorus, nitrogen, iron, magnesium, zinc, copper, and oxygen, which is pretty cool. The oak one is not the same as well. It's carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, cacti. Cacti cannot be used. Snow. Snow contains hydrogen, and oxygen. Now, red sand contains silicon, oxygen, and even more oxygen. This is a pretty easy way to create lots, and I mean a lot of elements. And finally, we have the lab table. Now, lab table is pretty complicated. I'm not going to be showing everything in the lab table because it takes way too much time to get every single crafting recipe in the lab table. So I'm just going to show you guys one of the crafting recipes in the lab table. But this is used to combine some of your materials that you have basically got. So if I combine this, it'll be a cool animation, and I've just made nothing. I made garbage. Now, garbage is something that is pretty useless. It's just used for like garbage cans or something. I feel like that. Like, look at that block. So it's not even block. So you do need to know the 9x9 crafting recipe or 3 crafting recipe for the lab table. Now, let's actually create something with our elements over here. And before we do that, as you see this question mark element, it's used to describe Minecraftian things. So if I grab some endstone does not exist in real life. Let's grab some, for example, redstone. Redstone does not is not available in there. In real life, and I guess that's it. So if I grab these 2 blocks, I go on to the material reducer. If I put an endstone in the material reducer, as you see, it contains this question mark block, which is basically to describe Minecraftian things that are not existent in real life, which is pretty cool. And the same is with redstone. Redstone does have some cool stuff like carbon, uranium, which is pretty cool, and some of those question mark blocks. Now, we actually don't need those blocks. Now let's actually create something with our elements here that we have right now. So we're gonna create ourselves a nice little balloon. Balloons don't exist in Minecraft, but now they do. So go onto the crafting table, get yourself some hydrogen, put in 8 hydrogen first. You just put 9. That's okay. If I just do, okay. You cannot put in more. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And then we need 5 carbons. These are materials you can grind in the material reducer or the element constructor, which is pretty cool. And you need 5 of this carbon to get, well, latex. Latex is something used to craft the balloon. So we can grab a bunch of latex. Now what we need is some leads. So if I search up lead. So lead is, there's another thing called lead. You guys know lead, come on. Now we need just a dye. So let's get some dye. What color should we use? Let's use a cyan dye. I feel like cyan is a good flavor of dye. So we have got all the materials needed, I think. Now let's go on to the crafting table. Get on the crafting table inventory, put our latex in here. Okay, let's get some latex, and you can do this with any color. Put some helium in the middle, put a lead at the bottom, and any color of dye, and you get yourself a cute balloon. How adorable is that. And you cannot actually search up any of these items, as I showed you guys with the water. So if I search up like a balloon, balloons don't exist. That's in the creative industry. So you have to get these things through the crafting recipes. And a use of them is, well, to send animals or mobs, I think, even to heaven. So if I go on the sheep, attach this balloon to, and look at him, there he goes. So yeah, it is used. It's pretty funny. And another, yeah, let me just do that again. Let me just do that again. Let me just do that again to this cow. Cow, are you ready to go to heaven though? There we go. Now cows take longer because I'm pretty sure that, okay, I'm just screaming now, that they're more heavier. They're heavier than sheep, so they go a bit slower. And this also goes for even heavier mobs like what about an Elder Guardian? Let's get ourselves a Elder Guardian. I'll also get a panda as well. Let's use Elder Guardian. There we go. So let's get these two spawn eggs. And as you see, if I spawn in a panda, it's a cute little panda. Oh, we got the rare one. But if we attach it to him, as you see, he goes pretty significantly slow, while a sheep goes significantly fast. And an Elder Guardian, if I can even attach this to him. Wait, can I? Okay. Cannot attach this to an Elder Guardian? Alright. Moving on. So you cannot attach balloon to Elder Guardians, which is pretty bad, but you get the point what they do. And they're also used as decoration blocks, as you can put them on here, and they're pretty cool blocks. And because they're filled with helium, boop, look at how freaking fast that balloon goes off. Like, jeez Louise. These things have pretty, and they can actually be used, I think, if I'm not mistaken, to make lamps, because they kind of look like a stick with a little bit of lamp on there. So that's the balloons. So next thing we're going to be looking at is some hardened glass, is I think how you do that. So for hardened glass, we would need some aluminum and some boron. I think we don't have boron in here, unfortunately. Boron is another material you can use to craft different things, and we don't have it, so it's boron. Let's grab some of that. And where is our aluminum? And we need just simple oxygen. So now let's go into our compound creator, put in some aluminum, so 2 aluminum and 3 oxygen creates aluminum oxide. I'm going to throw this garbage away. Aluminum oxide is used in the crafting recipe we're going to be looking at in a bit, but let's grab a bunch of that. And next thing we would need is boron trioxide. So get yourself some boron from the different materials. Put 2 boron in a compound creator. Put 3 oxygen. Oh, I put accidentally 4. So yeah. Don't do that, kids. Don't do that. So 3, and you get boron trioxide. Pretty cool stuff. So I'll get a bunch of that, and let's grab these materials back. And I guess we're gonna throw away some stuff because we don't really need this stuff right now. So I'm gonna throw away some of that stuff as well. So what you can do with this stuff is you can grab yourself some glass panes if you wish. Then you can grab yourself some stained glass and stained glass panes. Now, what you're gonna do for the next experiment is you're gonna go to the crafting. Look at that Elder Guardian just fishing his tail off. You can go to your crafting table, put your aluminum oxide on the top of the crafting table, Put three of them on the top, and then boron trioxide over there, and then we're gonna put ourselves the glass we got. So we're gonna put ourselves some panes, and you see it becomes hardened glass panes. How adorable is that? And the only thing that I hate about these things is their bit of color, which is pretty bad because they have a generic like pretty bluish color. That's what I don't like. But as I said, you can do it, and also you can also, if you're wondering, you can also do it with normal glass as well. If you put in some aluminum oxide, it kind of looks like a medicine, I feel like. What you guys think? Then you put in your boron trioxide just like before, and it will create hardened glass itself. Now give me the boron, maybe just throw it away. Yeah, you just throw it away. So the hardened glass looks a bit better because you know it's a full block and it looks a bit better. Okay, it looks a bit better, and the only benefit about these blocks is that they not only take longer to break than normal glass. So if I can put my difficulty to peaceful, and then put my game mode in survival, as you see in survival mode, and the hardened glass things take significantly longer to break than the normal glass, which we all know is easier and super easy to break. It's some of the blocks that are like mainly broken with hands. I mean, you can use some other stuff like some enchanted pickaxes or something. I don't even know if that'll help, but as you see, I placed it on a ton of glass. It's super easy to break through this stuff, which is pretty cool. And yep, easier to break, but this glass takes a while to break. The advantages I see here is TNT protection. If you want your house to be protected from TNT, you can use hardened glass. It doesn't look half bad. Second benefit, that while you're building with glass, if you accidentally put something or break something, it will not allow you to break it now, because when you accidentally break glass, that could be a thing everyone does, as you're supposing to do that, and glass is very easy to break, as everyone knows, but that will be prevented by the super long time that is being added. So you'll not accidentally break through your glass, and if you're just an idiot that does not even realize you're breaking the glass, and you just keep going, then at one point it will break. But I feel like no one really is that much of an idiot, and it's kind of invisible. See, it's kind of invisible. So if you're wondering, yes, you can break these survival as well as in creative, and they actually do give you the block itself. So they do actually give you the block itself, which is pretty cool. That's not a block. That's not a feature in normal glass. Next feature, as you see, if you place something wrong with hardened glass, wait, does this actually work? Hold on. Let me see if I can give myself a pickaxe. So if I give myself a pickaxe, the egg. So can we mine it faster with a pickaxe though? Let me just see. No, it's just the same. So you cannot really break a hardened glass faster. Next benefit, this glass has a lot of benefits. Next benefit, the normal glass has this kind of like annoying things in the middle, which makes it look a bit bad, but hardened glass, you got a check mark. No, nothing. It's so visible. Like, that's gonna be really cool for some builds as well. So, guys, that's gonna be the end of this episode. We just threw up 2 things in the education edition because today's video is a bit short. I mean, not pretty short. It's still like a normal video that I post, but it's just so much to explain in education edition. So I'm gonna make a series over this thing. But thank you guys so much for watching, and always stay awesome. This is your host, SDP90, slaying off. Bye, guys.